Welcome back to Table Talk. Thank you for joining us today. Now, Mr. Chad McGee is back along with Mr. Marc Pyrburn from the production of It's a Wonderful Life. Thank you guys for coming and being a part of the show today.
Thank you for having us.
It's that time of the year. It's hard to believe we're talking about It's a Wonderful Life. Christmas season is upon us, and so everybody gets, that's kind of watching that or going to see a play with that is kind of just part of the rite of passage with Christmas coming. So let's discuss the upcoming production of this classic. You know, is it the Arts Foundation's first play?
It is the first full play that we've done. We did a variety show back earlier this fall. It's the first production that we'll have, and we're really excited about it. It's a massive undertaking in a very short amount of time. It's a cast of about 40. It probably could have been done with about 30, but it kept growing, and that's wonderful. We love it. It's going to be great, especially in a very small setting. With that number of people, the sound is incredible. You should hear it when the whole ensemble is singing. They're just wonderful. So we're very excited about it.
And you're directing the play.
I am directing.
You have directed before, is that correct?
Yes, I directed last spring at the Art Center, Cannon County. And then it had been a long time before that, but I did the theater department at Page High School in Williamson County for a year and a half.
So what's it like directing a bunch of adults that, of course, probably there's some children in there too with the roles, but some of these people probably aren't experienced in acting, but I guess that's a way to foster their talent.
We actually have a wide variety. We have some people who are very experienced and have done quite a few shows, and then we have some that have never been on stage before in their life. So it is a wide mix, and it's really great. I'm not sure that Marc would have, ever acted if Warren Arts wasn't around, or our Mary Hatch, who marries George, is Erica Bragg, and she's going to be wonderful as well. And she never acted before. We didn't know she could sing until she won the karaoke contest at the fair this year. I've taught with her for years at the high school, and that was when she kind of got on our radar for being in the show,
right.
Getting her to audition.
So Marc, you're playing the iconic role of George. Who
Yes,
the whole play centers around him, and you're actually a high school elementary school coach, is that right?
I coach basketball and softball in middle school,
Okay,
and
so
I teach at Dibble.
What are your students going to think about you being in this play?
I don't know. I haven't really told them. I was actually looking through my lines today during the little break I had, and I don't know. I mean, a lot of them know I sing. I've been singing in a gospel quartet for many years, and a lot of them know I sing. But I don't know. I hope a lot of them come out and see a different side.
I bet they'll love that.
Yeah.
Kids are very supportive of their teachers and love to see them in a different role than what they're normally used to seeing you in. So how are rehearsals going? You feel like you're ready for the big production?
Oh, not even close. We have, I think we're 15 days out.
We are.
Is that right?
We've got time. We knew going into this production that it was going to be a very tight rehearsal schedule, especially because there is no really long history of this, of adults in Warren County performing. And so, maybe at Cannon County you could do a show in a month. Here it would be very hard at this point to do a show in a month. Just getting everybody's rehearsal schedule figured out and getting everybody there and getting everything going. That said, it's coming along really well. We had a great rehearsal last night. There are so many wonderful moments, and now it's just sort of polishing those in-betweens that will keep all those wonderful moments in good shape for the audience. I would say, you said you hadn't told the kids yet. You probably need to tell them pretty soon, because it is a small space. We're planning on seating somewhere between 100 and 150, and ticket sales are going well. So I wouldn't wait around, because we do expect that all the performances will be sold out.
Okay.
In the future, we probably will do 2 weekends, especially if we stay at the 150 seat size. This holiday seasons make things complicated. There's so much that goes on in the choir. Several of the people are involved in the choir, and our music director is Kennette Dixon. She's wonderful.
Fantastic.
And she, of course, is also in charge of the choir at the high school, and they have their Disney performance that next week. So just one weekend for this one, and it like I said, it will likely sell out.
So tell us where do they get tickets? How much do they cost? Those kinds of details.
The tickets are $15. They can be ordered online. There's a service fee online, but or they can be ordered from really any of the cast members or any of the board of directors. The easiest way to make contact is on Facebook. Our Facebook page is Warren Arts Tennessee or Warren Arts TN. And there's links to the online order form, but there's also information about contacting individuals. There's an email address, which is warrenartsfactory@gmail.com, that if they emailed there and wanted to reserve tickets, we would put them on the list and
Okay,
make sure that
and
they
right
have
now
tickets.
the play is taking place where? You mentioned it in our last
At
segment.
what used to be the Baga Printing Company location on Red Road.
Just past the gas company,
Just
I
past
think,
the
on
gas
the right.
company at 605. I had to look at Sherry to figure that out. 605 Red Road, just down really on the opposite side of the road from where the police station is now, just down from that towards the bypass. And doesn't look like there's a ton of parking, but we have permission to park down below in a location, and we should have permission for several areas around there for people to park. And it takes place November 30th, December 1st, and 2nd at 7:30, and then December 3rd at 2.
Oh, so you do have several shows
4
that
shows.
weekend, so lots of opportunity, but as you said, kind of
Right.
need to jump on there.
And there is a buzz, I mean, even in our school with the teachers and the faculty, and then I hear on Facebook quite a bit, people asking me where to get tickets.
Good.
And so I know there's a lot of people who are interested, so.
So you're one of the stars of the show. Let's tell me some other people that we may be familiar with locally that are performing in the show.
I mentioned Erica Bragg. One of those are kind of the two leads of the show. Then you have Rob Nunley, who's playing Mr. Potter.
He's fantastic.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I think he gets mad at me because I said on Facebook the other day that I think people would be surprised by how much talent he has, and he said that was a backhanded compliment. but people are going to be blown away by his performance. He's just going to be fantastic. We also have as Clarence Josh Isaac. Some people may be familiar with him. He actually does quite a bit of theater in Smithville, has a little company there. His voice is tremendous as well, and people have seen him here in town. He brought a show back in, I think it was back in the summer, or maybe it was late spring, to the Park Theater from Smithville.
Okay, yes.
And then he's performed. He was at that recent the Tennessee Has Talent.
Yes, Tennessee Has Talent, I
whatever that one
believe,
was,
yes.
that was at the Park Theater, and he's representing DeKalb County in the next round of that. So
Okay, so lots to look forward to, lots of great people that we look forward to seeing being a part of the show. What is next after this? Because we've got this coming up, and then what will you be working on after that?
we will have, since we are definitely an organization that's committed to not just theatrical performances. We will have some type of art opening, art show in January. That information will go out as soon as we sort of nail down a few more specifics with that. We've got to kind of get through this show. And then we hope to have a show in February. Probably it will be a play, not a musical. We've got several things kind of in the works with that, and we have to make a final decision, and we'll get that announced as soon as we can. And then after that, we plan to have a full season of shows over the next year. So a variety of different types of shows.
Yeah, so this is going to turn into probably a second job for a lot of people because there's a lot of work involved.
There is.
Well, Mark,
Alright.
best of luck to you and to you too, but break
Thank
a
you.
leg.
Thank
We
you
don't
so
want you to
much.
literally break one, but I'm sure all the kids are going to love seeing Mr. Pyrburn up there playing George.
Well, thank you so
and
much.
some of those may not be familiar with It's a Wonderful Life, so this will be a new experience for them, I'm sure. We thank you for tuning into Table Talk. We hope you enjoyed learning about the Warren Arts Foundation, and will support such a wonderful benefit to our communities. On behalf of Brian Kale, I'm Karen Wilson, and join us again next week for more Table Talk.